Hey y'all, what's good, beautiful people? It's your girl Tay, and I'm here yet again with another update video. So definitely make sure you guys smash that like button, comment down below, subscribe, plus push the post notification bell button so that when anytime I upload a video, you will be notified. So I actually have my computer, my desktop is running here. I won't be able to read you guys the topics that I want to talk to you guys about today. It's just some little stuff concerning EDD benefits in California. I did want to review some information that I believe I gave in a different video regarding meals for children. But there's one thing that I wanted to say first, and I promise you guys, to those of you guys who are my loyal subscribers, I promise not to do this again. This is going to be my very last time. But I received a comment yesterday. I'm not going to blast that person out, but there was a comment that I got yesterday from a guy. I think he said he was a senior citizen. But anyways, he was when I tell you guys, he was very, very nasty with his words. I mean, I've heard quite a bit so far from people, but he was by far one of the worst. Okay, he made a comment telling me that he basically I think people are pretty bitter right now because they feel like when I come to you guys with information, a lot of it honestly revolves around children with families, they think that I'm rubbing it in their faces. So a lot of senior citizens get upset at that, and I don't understand why, because I'm not creating the news. I'm also not the one that's dictating who's going to get benefits and who's not. All I'm simply doing is providing the information that's available about the resources that are available. Do I wish that there were more resources available for everybody, not just people with children, senior citizens, disabled? It doesn't matter what your status is, whether it's financial or a physical disability. I do believe that there should be resources for everybody available. However, there isn't a lot of resources, unfortunately, that are available for certain people, certain categories of people, I should say. So I do feel bad about that. But like I said, he was really, really nasty, you guys. He told me that I'm complaining all the time, and that if I did send my kids to school with a lunch, it'd be with food that I bought with the food stamps, that I can't spend the money, the food stamps, fast enough for me to lose weight. I'm sitting up here and I'm fat, and I'm trying to, it was just, when I tell you guys, it was nasty, and there was really no need. I kindly sent him a response to that, letting him know, hey, you know what? There's no need for that. And you being a senior citizen, is your job to lead by example, and that's not what you're doing. So you need to treat people how you want to be treated. And that's pretty much all I have to say about that. I'm not going to comment. I'm just going to start erasing because there's no need. I'm not sitting here giving up time from my day and my children just to purposely harm people or to leave people out. Okay, so I will do a little bit more research to see if there are some things that I may have missed. Okay, but the only thing you need to do for that is really just put it in the comment section, and I'll get around to it. Okay, there's a lot of comments, there's a lot of you guys. I don't get around to them all the time, and I try to do a catch up here in my videos here and there by doing Q&As, which is what we're going to be doing today. So now that I have gotten all of that out of the way, you guys, let's jump right into this video, because I know I just probably made a couple of you guys click off of this video. But if you watch it all the way through, thank you. So jumping right in, I am going to get some information, like I said, from my phone here. Who contracted? Oh, wait a minute. I see a notification here about a doctor out here in California that actually got the Delta variant or whatever. I'll read that later. Let me go to what I was talking about. Okay, so what I wanted to tell you guys about, this is for California only. So it says California has announced that they're going to be rolling out new chip-enabled debit cards to deter the theft of unemployment benefits. So California is one of the states that actually had a lot of unemployment theft and fraud. There were people who had got thousands of dollars, and I don't mean like $2,000-3,000. I mean like $50,000 and above. There was quite a few people, surprisingly, that was stealing people's identities, getting unemployment insurance under those people's identities, and getting benefits. Okay, so to combat that, it says starting July 25th, which is already passed because today is the 27th. So as of Sunday, California will issue debit cards with a security chip to residents receiving unemployment income, as well as those disability and paid family leave benefits. Okay, so if you get any of those, if it's unemployment, if it's disability, or if it's paid family leave benefits, you're going to get a new card. Now, I'm not sure if that also qualifies for those of you guys who are getting SSI, SSDI. I know that that's disability benefits too, but I'm not sure if they're going to be sending you out another card. Okay, so just be mindful and check your mail. It says the state announced it's changed after about a week after CNBC investigation revealed that fraudsters were stealing unemployment benefits from recipients' accounts. Now, that's a new one. I know about the identity theft and all of that stuff that was going on, but people are actually stealing the money out of people's bank accounts, or I would say the account that goes with your debit card. It says California will strengthen the security of the debit cards it uses to issue unemployment insurance and other benefits following a wave of fraud, according to an announcement from the state's Employment Development Department. Okay, so they're going to be going out July 25th. It's still going to be through Bank of America. It says the state agency plans to work with Bank of America to start rolling out these chip-enabled debit cards. For a lot of you guys, it's not going to be, this is nothing major. If you already have a bank account, then you know it's going to pretty much be the same thing. It's just going to have a chip on it, which is going to make it difficult for people to steal money out of your account, okay? It says at this time, the chip cards are only for new claimants as well as those who contact the bank in need of replacement. So, good thing I clarified at this time. Let me say that again. This is only for those of you who have new accounts. So if you just started your claim and you haven't received a card, or you don't have a card yet, you'll most likely be getting these new chip enabled cards, okay? Also, if you call in because maybe you lost your card, or it's stolen, or it's damaged, or it's expired, you will also get a new chip enabled card, okay? So that's pretty much all it says here. The rest of the stuff is just kind of, I don't really think it's relevant for you guys to know. The new chip cards will also be used for disability and paid family leave. We already know that Bank of America was hired by the state, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, there's nothing else in here. I just wanted to make sure there was nothing else that I was missing that's important, okay? So just check your mail to see if you get a new card. If you haven't gotten a new card, then, you know, it's safe to say that you just continue on with your new card. If you do want another card, then you need to call the number on the back of the card that you currently have, okay? Now, this coming from the Biden administration, nothing major. We know that Biden is in a process. Oh, one good thing that I did actually see yesterday, actually on social media, there's a guy that does taxes, and he comes on every once in a while, and he talks about what's going on with government resources and stuff like that too. So what he was saying, and this is in regards to the child tax credit. So as of right now, they are negotiating. Biden wants to extend the child tax credit the way that it is now. Now, I don't know if that encompasses paying it out on a monthly basis, or if that's just him raising the amount, because right now the child tax credit amount is set at $3,600 for any child 6 and under, and then $3,000 for any child that's 6 to 17. So I'm not sure if he wants to extend that plus the payment portion, meaning that you'll get paid monthly those benefits, or if he just wants to extend that amount that I just told you about. But nonetheless, he wants to extend it all the way till 2025, I believe. So that'll give us 4 more years. It has not been approved yet. They're still talking about it. It's still in discussion right now. Okay, the other thing that is a part of that is there is a group of 6 lawmakers, okay? I didn't get any information about whether they're Republican, Democrat, or I don't really think it matters, but they're calling themselves the CTC 6. They want to extend the child tax credit forever. They want to keep it like this forever. Again, I'm not going to come on here and gaslight y'all and tell y'all something that's not true. It has not been approved. This is just hearsay, okay? But of course, when it becomes approved, and even if you guys see that it's approved before me, I will let you guys know. You guys can let me know, okay? But I just wanted to put that out there on the table so that you guys are aware. Again, I'm not saying any of this stuff to upset anybody. I don't feel that people with children need more money and resources more than people who do not. Unfortunately, there's not a whole lot that I can do. I can sit here and talk. I can write letters. I can do all of that, okay? But there's a lot of things that we as a whole, the community, can be doing instead of sitting on your butts talking about what somebody else isn't doing, okay? Because at the end of the day, I'm still providing a service to my community here and far, all right? So, Biden administration, it says he wants to send more cash to hard-hit areas, obviously because of the Delta variant and all of the surges that's going on. It says the White House is directing $100 million of additional spending and deploying dozens of federal health workers to shore up vaccine outreach and tracking in rural and heartland states as the Delta variant continues to surge. The new steps comes as the cases and hospitalizations continue to spike, while vaccinations rates have stalled at 68% with adults. Why that is, I don't know, and I don't think they know. With uptake far lower in some parts of the South, the more transmissible Delta variant now accounts for about 83% of the cases nationwide. Okay, so I really need you guys to be careful. Please please, 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 please. I know for you social butterflies it's hard. You want to get out there and meet and mingle and be single or whatever, whatnot, but it's not worth your life. It's not worth your health. Okay, so please, if you can stay inside, stay inside. Okay, we're not gonna talk about getting vaccinations or not. That is your choice. Y'all know how I feel about that, but stay safe nonetheless. Okay. Biden administration officials outlined the response at the previous meeting or briefing, during which the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention Director Rochelle Walensky said that the percentage of deaths has risen about 19% on an average over the past week, while hospitalizations are up about 33%. Okay, she and Chief Medical Advisor Anthony Fauci again urged Americans who haven't yet received shots to get vaccinated. Okay, so I just want y'all to be aware that that's what's going on. All right. Now let me go to the comment section for the previous videos and just see if I can answer some of you guys' questions here. Okay, so I have one question. The first question that I just got, it says, what happened to New York EBT SNAP benefit? I personally did not receive no SNAP benefit for school 2020. Okay, because of the way that you worded it, I'm not sure if you're talking about pandemic EBT or if you're talking about regular EBT benefits. Now, if you're talking about the regular pandemic EBT, let me see what's going on with that. I believe I spoke on that yesterday. I'm going to pull up my computer here. I was already on, but I'm going to go to the internet on here and see if I can just pull up pandemic EBT so that I can see if I can give you some information regarding that, okay? So let me go to Google here. I probably should have done this on a live video, but I've got some other things that I need to do. Nope, that's not what I want. PEBT. I think this is the one. Okay, so for pandemic EBT for the school year, I do see New York on here for the school year, as well as, no, I don't see you on here for the summertime. So let's look at New York for the school year, because again, I'm not sure which one you're talking about, but let me see if there's any payout information for you. Okay, so for New York, for the pandemic EBT benefits, it says they will issue benefits for the month of September through March in a single distribution, likely in June. So if you didn't get anything in June, you need to contact them. It says they will also issue benefits for April through June, in July through September. For New York City public schools, use counts of in-person virtual learning days for each month provided by the New York Department of Education. Okay, so according to this, you should have gotten a disbursement in June and then another one this month, but it's going to continue all the way through September. Okay, so you're going to have to give it to September, or you can call in. Call the customer service, look up customer service for your state and give them a call. They should be able to provide you some information about your situation specifically. Okay, so I hope that was helpful. Let me go back to my questions. Will Mississippi get emergency stamps? Mississippi is on the list for August benefits. August benefits, and you'll get them on August the 3rd. Now for July, you should have gotten them July the 2nd, but yeah, you are on the list. Okay, what about seniors? Will this government help our situations as well? I'm a year off to apply for my Social Security. Honestly, I don't know, honey. I'm gonna do. You know what? Because it's on you guys. You guys are. I could feel the stress. I could feel it on my neck. Okay, so I am going to definitely look it up today. I promise you, I will try to print out as much as I possibly can for you guys. Senior Citizen Help. Okay, now I do know from one of the websites. Let me go to that right now. I think it was the USDA website that I was looking at. And there were all these different links about benefits that were available. I don't know if it was emergency SNAP, but it was more or less just talking about as a whole the things that they have created to combat food insecurity and stuff. So there's pandemic EBT. We've got the 15% increase. I see $37 million for senior nutrition through the Commodity Supplemental Food Program. So I'm going to click on that and see if I can give you some information for those of you guys who are struggling, because I don't want you guys to feel left out. It says the Commodity Supplemental Food Program, the CSFP. You guys might want to look that up just to give you some more information. Works to improve the health of low-income persons at least 60 years of age by supplementing their diets with nutritious USDA foods. It says USDA distributes both food and administrative funds to participating states and Indian tribal organizations to operate the CSFP. Okay, so I believe that you can apply for these benefits if it is available in your state. Okay, if you go to the United States Department of Agriculture website, I'm going to see if I can copy this link some way, somehow, and put it in the description box of this video for you guys, because as I'm scrolling down on this page, there is a link underneath. It says applicant or recipient. So I believe it's going to take you to an application. Let me just click it. See if I can give you guys some more information so that you know. Okay, so for the requirements, it says participants must be 60 years of age and reside in one of the states or on one of the Indian reservations that participate in CSFP. States may establish local residency requirements based on designated service areas. Okay, states may also require that participants be at nutritional risk as determined by a physician or by local agency staff. Okay, so for the requirements, women, infants, and children currently receiving CSFP benefits who are certified to receive such assistance on or before February 6th of 2014 are also eligible to continue to receive assistance under the program rules in effect on that date. Okay, now let me scroll down. How to apply. Contact your state distributing agency for further assistance. CSFP may not currently be available in all areas within each state, so your state agency will be able to tell you if C as in cat, S as in Sam, F as in Frank, P as in paper is available where you live. Okay, it says CSFP provides a selection of fruit, juice, vegetables, milk, cheese, grains, and protein, including plant-based protein, each month. The following links provide more information about the foods and the nutrition benefits of the program. Okay, so yeah, I think this is actually pretty good information. I believe I went over this in another video, but just in case I didn't, there it is. Okay, again, I'm going to give you guys the link. I'm going to see if I can get this link. At the very least, you should be able to copy and paste that link into a browser. Get your grandbabies to help you out, or your adult kids, if you have some, call them over, see if they can sit down with you and help you do this application so you can get these benefits. Okay, because man, if you guys only knew how big my heart is, I'm really a big-hearted person. I don't want you guys to feel left out at all. And trust me, I'm not doing any of this on purpose. I just don't like talking about certain topics when they're promising things and you never know when it's going to happen. That's why I'm not talking about stimulus like everybody else is doing, because I don't want to get people's hopes up thinking that they're going to get some more money when I haven't seen anything to suggest that that's valid coming from the White House. Okay, I know that they've been discussing all the many ways that they want to increase Social Security benefits for people, but I've also seen a lot of articles to suggest that that's not something that's going to happen. It's going to be a gradual increase, or it's going to be something that's going to happen all at one time within the next 4 or 5 years. I could be wrong. I don't know it all, you guys. So I'm being full transparency right now. This is just based off of the many articles and notifications that I come across. Okay, and these are not legal documents. To me, it's still hearsay for the most part. Okay, so this is not anything that is going to be how do you say, this is not anything that is for sure going to happen. Okay, so we just got to wait and see, but I will put in a little bit more extra effort just to make you guys feel included in the family circle that we have going on here on this channel, and see what other resources are available. Okay, now let me get out of that. There's more states, you guys, that have also been approved for emergency SNAP benefits for the month of August. So I do want to give you that information as well. Sometime at the end of this video, I'm going to turn the camera around and show you guys that information. Or I might do it in a separate video. But let me see. Let me see here. Let me go back to the questions. What about Florida for pandemic EBT? Florida. Let me see what's going on with Florida. Yeah, I think I'm going to give you guys just the names of the states that have currently been approved for emergency SNAP Max for August, because this video is already long right now. I'm looking at it, it's like 20 minutes in, but I'm not going to do the payout dates because I don't want this video to be long, and I'm pretty sure, I'm hoping there's going to be more states that's on that list tomorrow, so I can fill all of that in and then do another review to do the new states that have been added with the payout dates tomorrow. So, for pandemic EBT, what is this I'm looking at? I don't know what this is I'm looking at, you guys. Okay, so for pandemic EBT for the school year, you guys are on the list. You're not on the list for the summertime. Let me see if there's information here for you guys for pandemic EBT. Plan approval. Five consecutive days. Okay, so according to the USDA, it says they will issue benefits for the months of August through December in a single distribution in April. So you actually should have already gotten your benefits in April. And then it says they're going to issue benefits for the months of January through March in a single distribution in June. And then issue benefits for the months of April through June in a single distribution in August. So 3 disbursement months. April, June, and August. April, June, and August. Okay, that's for Florida. All right, let's see here. Next person asked if there was anything for Florida. This person said, you told us last time that Tennessee would get their July. Forgot what that didn't happen. I'm reading this word for word. I'm sure the governor got all that money. So for Tennessee, now I do see Tennessee on the list for pandemic EBT for the school year. Let me see if you're on there. You are also on there for the summertime. Now, I don't know, again, because of the way you worded it, you didn't specify whether you were talking about PEBT or regular emergency SNAP benefits. So I'm not exactly sure which one you need, but I'm going to try to give you all of them really quickly, and then that's going to be it for this video. So nothing so far for August emergency SNAP Max benefits. For July, you were approved. All of those benefits were given out between July 1st. It says July 1st through the 20th, regular issuance, okay? Now let's look really quickly at your pandemic EBT information. Okay, so for the school year, issue benefits for the months of October and November in a single issuance by February 20th. Issue benefits for the months of December through February retrospectively on a monthly basis by the 20th of every month. And then issue benefits for the months of April, May, and June in a single issuance by July 20th. Okay, so on the 20th, pretty much. And that is for the school year benefits. Now I'm going to look at the benefits for children that are in childcare. All right, so for children in childcare for Tennessee, tentatively issue benefits for the months of October and November and June 2021. Tentatively issue benefits for December and January and July of 2021. Tentatively issue benefits for February and March and August of 2021, and then your final disbursement will be in September. And this is for children in child care. Okay, so June, July, August, and September is when you will and should get your disbursements, okay, for children in child care. Now, finally, I'm going to do your summer plan to see if there's any payout information for that. Okay, issue the U.S. standard benefit of $375 to all eligible children, tentatively issue a single benefit for the entire summer period in July for the children determined eligible. It says by that date, but then there is no date. Any households newly determined eligible prior to July 31st that did not receive benefits in the July issuance will receive their benefits in a single issuance in September, okay? And that is actually under the section for children who are in child care, okay? All right, you guys, so that is it for that. Really quickly, you guys, I just want to give you the names of the states that have currently been approved for emergency SNAP maximum benefits for the month of August, because like I said, there was a couple more states. So let me just go there and refresh and read them out to you. Okay, so as of right now, when I'm checking, it's 1:10 where I am, 1:10 p.m. For emergency SNAP max benefits for the month of August. I have Colorado, Indiana, Iowa, Kentucky, Mississippi, Missouri, New Jersey, North Carolina, Wisconsin, and Wyoming. So as always, you guys, I hope I didn't lose any of you guys in my little explanation and my little talk that I was doing. But at any rate, you guys, as always, I hope this information is in some way helpful or useful to you guys. Know that I love you guys, and I'm doing my absolute best to provide the very best information that you guys can rely on, okay? But don't shoot the messenger. On that note, I'm going to say, remember to live, love, elevate, be safe, stay hydrated, you guys. Remember to social distance, and I will definitely see you guys in the next video. Peace, beautiful people.